All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are already going here. Just getting puck drop here. Big Boy Arena, Ashburn taking on Big Boy in game one. There's a shot on goal there by O'Neill. Couldn't quite get it past the goaltenders. Morse takes a shot towards the net, but not able to quite get it on. Now centered out front for Cal. Still loose. Another shot. That shot was there by Ryan. It finally does get out and he gets up the board and try and push it out. They get it out of the zone. That's going to go all the way down. That should be far enough for icing. And that'll get the space off right back down here inside the big boy zone. We are just underway here, ladies and gentlemen. So I know I got a stanchion in the way, but this is the safest spot for broadcasting. So this is where we're going to go all weekend, right here. All right, Rutherford in for this face off. He wins it across. He gets it through to Feliciano. Feliciano around behind the net. Now back behind the net, nobody there. Kept in there, temporarily there. Claypool Tima. Now back to looking out front. Donovan trying to get it around. Not able to get there. Now Rutherford, he's going to pick it back up. He gets checked up off the puck. But he's going to come in with it now. And he's got with him. Coming back, he checked up off the puck in the corner. Puck is still out, and now moving your way up the ice is Big Boy. Big Boy coming down the far side boards, now cuts through the middle, dumps it in before it changed. Retreat now behind the net. Now being pushed up and not able to quite get it out. Now it is. And now here comes Rutherford. Rutherford working his way in. He holds up. He sends it. I think. Oh, Feliciano with a shot that goes high up over the net. Kept in temporarily. Now it's kept in. Now a shot towards the net by Feliciano. It's steered aside. Rutherford got smooth, giving chase in the corner. Trying to get up now. Checked up on it, but working a load of Feliciano. Feliciano looking, tries to send it to the middle. Can't get there, but Force takes a shot. That's going wide of the net. Bounces right back to Feliciano, but he couldn't quite get that one past the netliner. And now working their way up. Trying to get it out of the zone, but not able to. It's kept in and finally out to center for Big Boys as they go ahead and get it down low. Watched there by Reddish. Now around behind the net. Still in the corner. Now Big Boy sends it around behind. Revich sends it up, looking for his winger, trying to get it out. Can't get it out of the zone, but that dump in does get it out of the zone. And now a chase. And here comes, there's a shot by Wu. Another attempt as that rebound came back to him. Now around behind the net. Here comes Big Boy. Big Boy picked it up. Can't quite get it out. Wu holds the line, or held at the line there by Conchar. Now fight for it in there. Now Conchar comes away with it behind the net. He just tries to wrap it on, not there, but a shot towards the net, not able to get it out of the zone or get it on net to the Brewers. It goes just wide. Now sent towards the middle, blocked away by the defense. And back comes the Big Boy down the ice. Then across center and into the offensive zone. Bumped off into the corner. Pasalescu will get that. He sends it up. And now he works wide in the net. He's coming back. He comes wide. He leads from the net, but it's taken up there by Rubenstein. Can't quite get it up. Now Kyle sends it to Rubenstein, but not able to hold on to the pass. And back comes Big Boy. Big Boy coming down the cut to the middle, checked up off the puck there, and retrieved by Van Bent. Van Bent sending it around, gets it up for now. Can't quite get it out. And there's a shot towards the net, another shot towards the net back, and that doesn't get on net as that goes wide of netminder. It looks like that's the Boston net for Ashburn right now. I can't tell from this thing. Continuing to work in the corner behind the net. Big will try to generate some offense now, coming away with it. Being sent up, and that puck just misses Rubenstein, and that'll give us a face-off back inside the Ashburn zone to the right of netminder Thomas DeVos. I can't tell you how much time is left in the period because I can't see the clock from here. That face-off won by Rutherford. He sends it back around behind. Now looking up, gets it up to Ryan. Ryan coming up. He's sending it across. Gets it into him for O'Neill. O'Neill gets it in, kept in temporarily by Rutherford, but it pumps back out to, and Ashburn is going to go ahead and regroup in their own zone. Tries to send it out and can't quite get it out of the zone. Finally, it does come out of his end. Ryan sends that one up the boards, and it's sent right back in. And there's a whistle, and they said icing on that one. So icing the call, and there will be a face-off back here inside the big boy end. I still can't tell you how much time is left in the period, so we'll just play until there's a whistle. Rutherford in for this face-off. He wins it across for Ryan. Now sent towards the net. That shot blocked away. That was a shot blocked by Murphy. No, who was that? That was the Muffle sent that one on. Now sent in for Ryan. Now back, not able to hold the line was the Bustles. He tried to hold the line before it popped out, but it did squeak out to center, and now give us a face-off just outside the big boy zone. Now we're in Murphy for the face-off. That's won by Big Boy. Working their way out, trying to get through center. Knocked off the puck there by Donovan and sent in. Now back behind Murphy. Oh, takes a tumble head first, but he's all right. Murphy sends it back towards the middle, not able to kind of hold on to it. And now the back comes, and losing an edge with the Butzel. I'm sorry, not the Butzel, that was Van Bell. Or Vasilescu. Now that pass misses, and they're calling no icing, even though that was a miss. But okay. Feliciano with it now. Feliciano gives it to the middle, still working to the middle, dangling around, trying to waste a little time so we can get some change here right there for Ashburn. Murphy checks off the player off the puck there, and now working his way up and through the zone into the offensive zone of Big Boys. They'll give it a chase. Sent right back out of the zone by Ashburn. Recovered though as Big Boy regroups in their own zone here. Tried to send it across, not able to. That one got just past Conchar. He wasn't able to get there, and they're going to say no icing. Van Benton coming away with it now. He's looking up. He hits Feliciano. Feliciano giving chase now. He's looking. Pretty much a check from behind, not being called. Feliciano checked off the puck there. Now Powell with it. Powell to the middle, but no one couldn't quite get it to Conchar. And now back comes the Big Boy team. Big Boy coming back through. There's no names on here. I don't have a roster, so we're going to play. There's a shot and a save by DeVos. Now sent up. Feliciano gets a stick on it, but he's on the other side of the center, so that's going to be icing. And going to be sent all the way back down for a face-off to the left of netminder Thomas DeVos. Face-off coming up. I believe that's Kyle that's in for that face-off. He wins that face-off. But taken back by Big Boy. Now finding out center. It does get out to center, and that is going to be onside. Sent right back in. Ravitch giving chase. In the corner. Trying to work their way out. And back behind the net is Stubutzel. Stubutzel sending it up. He finds move. Yeah, it was move. He got checked off the puck. Now Stubutzel going to recover it in his own zone. Conchar, or not Conchar, excuse me. Conchar tips it in. Chase when getting there by Wu. Wu getting around, trying to get around the boards of Rutherford. Wasn't quite able to. Now, here coming into your living room there, Ratterman. Ratterman checked off the puck. Rutherford for the behind. Rutherford behind the net. Still fighting. Still fighting the puck here behind the net. He gets it across. Looks out front. Oh, and Rutherford tried to tip that one close to the net, but wasn't quite able to. And it's blocked out front now by Big Boy. And they're going to go ahead and go after it. Wu giving chase. Now he sings it up. Looking, he's got. That's how we got it. There's a shot. It was Radovan that had that. Now sent all the way back down. Is that going to be far enough for icing? No, they're going to wave off the icing. And they're going to come right back up the ice. Radovan tips it in. And they're waving off that icing. Rubenstein now giving chase in the corner. Now back behind the net. Out front. Can't quite get a stick on his Rutherford. His stick was tied up and now sent all the way out. That's going all the way down. And that's going to make it far enough for icing. And that'll give us a face off back down here inside the big boy zone. 13:29 remaining here in the first period. Still tied at 0. That faceoff taken by Big Boy as they go ahead and get it up out of the zone and down the ice. Now sent across. Murphy was trying to send it across he was looking for Rubenstein. He gets it into the zone. Now sent across. Working their way up the zone. O'Neill chasing, trying to keep it. Couldn't quite keep it in the zone, but now Murphy with it. Murphy sends it across for Ryan. Ryan sends it. That is blocked away by their netminder, Schlocker. And now behind the net, Ryan for O'Neill. O'Neill cut to the middle, but checked up off of that dump back away. And working their way across. Ryan comes away with it behind the net. He's looking for something to do with the puck. Still looking for something to do with the puck. And now he dumps it back behind for Murphy. Murphy sends it in front for O'Neill, but he couldn't quite get a stick on it. And then it's sent out of the zone by Big Boy. And Ashburn will group in their own zone. And now sent back across. Poked out, checked off there. O'Neill now working his way through. There's a shot. Woo. Now another shot in the goal. That goal scored by O'Neill on the assist by Ryan. I said, woo, that was Ryan. Ryan to O'Neill for the Ashburn goal. And Ashburn goes up 1-0 here in the first period. There's 11 minutes remaining here in the first period. Ashburn continuing to be up by 1. Rutherford won that faceoff. Now sent to the middle. Rutherford trying to get a stick on it. Can't quite. And it's poked out to. No, it's kept in at the line. Rutherford intercepts that pass. He comes through. He's looking. He takes a shot. That save. Another shot. Oh, by you not quite able to get on. Now looking back towards the net. The shot goes through. Conchar with it. He takes a shot. And goalie. And held on to by the netminder. The netminder, so the goaltender saw, or the ref lost sight of the puck, and as he did his windmill save, he was already in the process of blowing the whistle, so no goal. And face-off now just out to the left. That face-off taken and won by Murphy. Sent out. Murphy working his way out. He sends it across. He's looking for Rubenstein from Stubutzel. making it into the zone. Checked up off the puck guy. Now sending his way through. There's Murphy. Murphy's sending a shot towards the net. That's tipped down by Rubenstein. Puck is still loose. Being sent out. And Big Boy coming back down through center. Still working their way through. Murphy checks a player off the puck and now gets it out. He gets it out to Rubenstein. Rubenstein works it. Here's a shot. I'm sorry. That was on Rubenstein. Sorry. Now back to Morris. Morris down to Murphy. But he missed it. Rubenstein poke checks it back down to Murphy. Murphy to the middle. Oh, it's loose. And covered up there by the netminder. And that'll give us a face off here to the right of the Big Boy net. That face off, tied up by Cal. Ashburn comes away with it. Still trying to work it towards the middle. Poke checked away, but not out. And now it's towards the net by Voltima. It's on Voltima, excuse me. He holds the line. Voltima does. He gets it down to O'Neill. Now with it here, Cal. Cal sends it out low for O'Neill. He just misses it. Ryan tries to send it back towards the net. Now O'Neill with it. He shoots it, and there's a save by the netminder. And that'll give us a face off back here off to the right of the net. Rutherford in for this third down. He wins that back to Donovan. Donovan tries to turn and shoot, but couldn't quite get it around. Now, Big Boy working their way up the ice. That is sent in and around and behind, and there's Morse. Zach Morse giving chase. He sends it up the near side boards. Can't quite get it out. It's held in by Big Boy. Trying to get it out. Still held in. Now poke checked out. Working it and a steal. Not quite able to get it away. But Feliciano's there. Feliciano, he's looking around, looking to do something with it here. Now Rutherford's with it. He sends it around behind for Feliciano. Battle for it here along the boards. Feliciano comes away with it. With a shot. That's tipped by Rutherford. Almost got a bit on the. Now Rutherford takes a shot that's saved by the netminder and kicked off to the corner. And they're going to send it down the ice, but not able to get it down the ice. Held in at neutral. And sent right back in by Feliciano. Donovan giving chase. Rutherford's with him. Rutherford's with it. He's cut towards the net. He takes a shot. That goes off the short side. Now another shot and held onto by the netminder. And that'll give us a face off here off to the left side of the net. Good pressure by Ashburn this one so far. I don't want to jinx them. Now Murphy in for this face off. That's won by Big Boy though. They send it around behind. But not able to get it. Conchar holds it up. Now Lou with it. Lou sends it to Conchar. Conchar's bumped off by the player for Big Boy. Working his way up. Trying to get up. Sets out of the zone. Gets it to neutral and does get it into the Ashburn zone, but it's taken right back by Ashburn. Now working his way up with Conchar. Conchar sends it into the zone. Giving chase down low. Who does that? Place to certain offense. And now being sent out. Looks and sit down low. Ooh, getting in a fight with the taken away by Conchar. Conchar centered it for Murphy, but he couldn't quite get a stick on it. And back comes Big Boy. Big Boy coming down the ice. Gets it into the zone, but couldn't quite get it around. But they do maintain possession. Now they got a 2-on-1. There's a shot that's blocked down by the defense, sent out, but that's going to be on ice. That'll give us a face-off back inside the Ashburn zone. .642 remaining here in the first period. That faceoff was won by Ashburn. Now, Rubenstein sends it in front for Ratterman. Couldn't quite get it around, though. Now behind. There's Ratterman. Ratterman working his way through, staying across, trying to get it down, but it's stuck up along the far side half board. Can't quite get it down. There's four players, two from each side, working on it. Now another one for him. Big boy comes in. Now, another check off play by Rubenstein. Sit down behind, working the coming into your living room there, Chow. He's picked up off more. Takes a shot towards the net. That's blocked out front by the net, by the defense. But taken right back by Rubenstein in his own zone. Keeping Big Boy a little bottle up right now. Now being sent out. Looking for the home run pass. Couldn't quite get there. Now working his way in. There's a shot towards the net. That's blocked though by Morris. He was cut down down low. And that is going to be offsides at not offsides at the line. Okay, no call. So they're going to let him play on. Now behind the net. Big Boy working to get themselves through. They send it down into the zone. No icing. He was on the other side of center when he tipped it in. Now working their way out of the zone. Trying to get out is Ashburn. Ashburn can't quite get out of the zone. It's held in by Big Boy. Now pushing their way through. Not quite able to get there. Now behind the net. Big Boy with the puck. Now it's loose. Now again behind the net. Big Boy looking for something to do with the puck. Checked up off the puck there by Ashburn. I can't see who the players are all the way down there, but that's O'Neill watching that play, trying to get it out. Checked up off the puck again. Not able to get out. But now finally a shot towards the net. Sticked away by the post. Now Rutherford with it. Rutherford sends it around. Now Rutherford. He's checked up off the puck. Now O'Neill with it. O'Neill checking the player off. Looking around behind the net. Sit down towards the net. Not there. Rutherford takes a shot that gets tipped by the defensive right on. And that'll give us a face-off here inside the Big Boy zone. Now Murphy in for this faceoff for Ashburn. He wins it back to Feliciano. Now more the shot towards the net that goes wide. Donovan with it now. He's sending it back towards the net. And now Big Boy coming away with it. Big Boy coming down through center. Round behind the Ashburn now. Takes a shot saved by the post. It gets around to the middle. Looking up front. Not able to get it out. And sit down by Feliciano. Oh, sorry, that's Donovan. Donovan checked off the puck as he comes in. He sends it back around. And now Big Boy coming away with it through center. Working their way in. They dump it in. Sent around. Looking to get out of the zone. Feliciano trying to get in, but he is offsides as that gets pushed into the zone. And that'll give us a face-off just outside the Big Boy zone. Cowling for this face-off. Tied up, taken eventually by Big Boy as they try to get it up for ice. That's tipped in. We will not be far enough for ice, and Revich now Conchar trying to get it out of the zone. He does get it out of the zone. Now taken by, that's stolen by, who was that? Woo. He takes a shot, doesn't quite in net, and Conchar almost had that, but it was tipped away by the netminder. Kept in at the line. Scott Wu giving space behind the net. Now Conchar with it. Conchar looking behind. Sends around. Can't hold on. Now back towards the net. That trickles just wide of the net on the shot from the point by Revich. Conchar with it. Conchar tries to send it around. Can't quite get to it. Cal with it. Cal takes a shot towards the net. And that is gloved down by the netminder. Sorry, trying to keep up with the play here. All right, runner 410 for this face-off for Ashburn. I won one by Big Boy, but take it right back by Rubenstein for Ashburn. Now looking for it out front. It's loose. Here comes Ratterman. Ratterman sends it behind. Sends around. Whoa! Can't. Now trying to get it down low. Now Rutherford's looking. Rutherford's looking. He sends it to Rubenstein with a shot and saved by the netminder. Good point blank chance there. And that'll give us a face off here inside the Big Boy zone. Murphy in for this face off for Ashburn. That face off won by Murphy. He sends it down low. Shot towards the net. Or held onto and smothered by the netminder. Not quite getting everything on that one was Ryan on that shot. That face-off won by a Big Boy that kept in at the line. Kept going over there by Apostolescu. Now towards the net, nobody there though in the front. Now sent up. Using the stanchions to their benefit. And Big Boy coming back, but they are not able to get through. Now O'Neill. O'Neill working his way through along the far side boards. He's trying to get it to the center. There's a centering shot for Murphy. Couldn't quite get on it. Big Boy bottled up here behind the net temporarily. Now working their way out. Being sent up, and that was tipped by the glove of the defenseman. So that will not be icing. Van Beck giving chase. He loses the puck though to the Big Boy right behind him. And centering feed just misses. And now working his way out. Coming through is Ryan. Dumped right back in by a Big Boy into the own zone. And sent through. Now Van Benton giving chase. Van Benton sends it around looking for O'Neill. O'Neill sends it up to Murphy. Murphy's got Feliciano working if he hurries. He gets it through. He dumps it in. Back behind the net. Being sent around. Kept in at the lines there by Grebich. He shoots that towards the net, but not able to get to it there and covered up by the netminders. That bounces off the stanchion, and that will give us a face-off to the left of the Big Boy net. Cowell in for this face-off for Ashburn. That face-off won by Big Boy as they come around behind. That Stanson doing a little favors there. Doesn't quite get around, but now Big Boy working their way out through center. Coming into the offensive zone, drop pass, doesn't work. And now working for a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Feliciano, he tipped off his stick though, but kept in at the line by Morse. Now Feliciano takes the shot, but that is shot taken as the period expires, and that is the end of the first period. With the score, Ashburn 1, Big Boy 0. So it appears there is an ice cut here in between. I'm wondering if there are if these are halves that are played, 20-minute halves. I'll get clarification and let y'all know. So it may just be two 20-minute halves that are played. But ice cut's going to happen, so we will be back. So after the first half or period, Ashburn leading this one by a score of 1-0. All right, we're back for the second half. So these are 22-minute halves that are being played. Right now, Ashburn leading this one 1-0. Cal gets that one. He says it's being sent in and just misses Ryan's stick. And that is going to be icing. And that'll give us a face-off all the way down at the other end of the ice. So again, 22-minute halves. That's how this tournament format is running. So I apologize. I did not know that before. But that is where we are. That face off won by Kyle. Sent around behind by Apostolescu. He sends it up. That's tipped up. And that is onside at the line. O'Neill. O'Neill gets to the Cal. Cal takes a shot. That's blocked away by the netminder. Now another shot towards him. Not quite into the array. And here comes O'Neill. O'Neill sends it back for Moore. Moore sends it down low. Not quite able to get it through. And now working their way up the ice is the Big 14. Working through. Gets down low behind the Ashburn net. And working his way up. Sent through. Still working through. O'Neill with a shot and a goal to Ryan. That goal is O'Neill from Ryan. That is a Ashburn goal. And that will put Ashburn up early 2-0. Now back inside. Out there for it is Rutherford. Being sent up. He gets it through. Still working through Rutherford. Working low with the puck. He's got it low. He's got it down behind the net. Oh, no. Sends it down low now for Feliciano. Feliciano with it. Kept in at the line. Picked up and finally out of his zone. Feliciano going to recover in his own zone. Being sent down. Feliciano working with it. He puts on the brakes now. Well, Taylor sends it up to Rutherford. Rutherford sends it across. This is Feliciano. Chipped in. Donovan can't quite get there, and it does squeak out as they try to hold his own, but not able to. Voltimo was it now. Voltimo setting it up for Donovan. Donovan for Rutherford. Rutherford coming in. He comes in. He takes a shot that's blocked away by the netminder. Feliciano now behind the net. Sends it through. Held in at the line by Murphy. Now back Feliciano's. Feliciano's got it. He sends it low for Rutherford. Rutherford sidesteps one man. He's hauled down. No call coming mode. Was it just checked off the puck as the puck had just got there? That is sent down and recovered there by Voltimo. Voltimo setting it up. Rutherford working his way out. Can't quite get it up. Now he does get it off his own puck. Hit out to the middle. Tipped away, though, by the defense. So Miguel Rutherford sticks. Being sent up. Can't quite get it out of his zone. Working back towards the net. There's a shot and a save by the post. Now working up. And I apologize. I said that the post was still in net. It is not. They switched the halfway point. And so that is actually Scotty Wells. It's in net for Ashburn. Now we're just way up Ratterman Singer is off. I think he was trying to hit Rubenstein. Now Rubenstein does have it all down. There's a shot with goal. He went far down as he was being hauled down. And that is a goal for Ashburn. Rubenstein from Ratterman. And that makes it 3-0 Ashburn here early on in the second half. I'm sorry, I did not catch that one on video. I did not turn the video quick enough, or the camera quick enough, but I will keep working at doing better at that. That face off won by Murphy, but then taken by Big Boy. They push it out. Now being sent up. Now Rubenstein working right through, being checked up off the clock. Still holds it. Now Ratterman takes a shot that's blocked away by the netminder. Here, down low. Murphy with it. Send it back to Morse. Morse sends it down, tipped by Rubenstein towards the net, but it goes wide. Now Ratterman working through the middle, trying to get it to Rubenstein. Can't quite get to it. Held in at the line by Morse. He sends it on net. Murphy now with it. Murphy sends it around behind Rubenstein. Rubenstein with it behind. Who's rushing towards the net? That was Radovan. They sets that off. Now Rubenstein. Down low. Taken by Radovan. Rubenstein with a shot off the side of the That's a kill. Still working for it here down low. Now working out front. Puck is loose. Big boy looking to clear the zone. They do get it out of the zone. It is tipped forward. Taken right back though by Apostle Lester. He's right almost right back in, but the puck jumped on him. And now Big Boy working their way towards the net. Now behind the net. Sends it along to the far side boards, but no one there. So I think he was trying to reset to the defense, but no one was there. Now Ashburn. Oh, checked off the clock. What are you talking about? Now working his way through, coming through. Look for somebody. Boys. Still a battle along the near side half forwards in the offensive zone. Big boy. Now finally does get it out. Now Wu couldn't quite get around the stick that was laying on the ground of a big boy player. And now working his way through, working around. Here comes Vasilevsky. He's sent it back towards the net. Tipped on by Cal. It's loose. Yeah. Still Cal with it. He gets it down low for Conchar. Conchar tries to send it back towards him, but not able to. Picked up by Cal now. Down along the behind the net. And Big Boy looking to clear the zone and cannot clear the zone. Held in by Conchar. Now a shot towards the net by Cal, but it couldn't. He gets blocked out front. Now trying to reset and finally sit down by Big Boy. That's going to go all the way down to icing, and that will give us a face-off back inside the Big Boy zone. 3-0 currently in favor of the Xtreme. I can't tell you how much time is left on the clock because I can't see the scoreboard from here. Rutherford in for this face-off. That face-off won by Rutherford. He gets it over to Ryan. Ryan battling for it. Taken away, though, by the Big Boy. Trying to get through. Working their way through. Can't quite get through. And now Rutherford. Rutherford breaking in. He whiffs on the puck. Rutherford keeps it in the zone, though. Now Ryan with it. Trying to get to it here. Now pushed out of the zone by Big Boy. Recovered there by Murphy. I'm sorry, that's Morse. Couldn't shoot. Looked like a 9. It was 23. Van Vendt gets it around. He gets it up. Oh, that pass just misses Rutherford. And sits all the way back in. And that is offsides at the line. And that will give us a face-off. Probably at center ice. Or, no, they're going to say he was farther back. So we're down probably to 15:30 remaining here in the game. Ashburn holding on to a 3-0 lead. Face-off tied up by Murphy. Ashburn comes away with it. Dumped in there by Donovan. He sends it around behind the net. Big Boy trying to get a breakout from behind their own net. Set right back up, but not able to get through there. They do clear the zone, but Ashburn going to regroup it neutral. Both team gets it up now, looking for Feliciano. Feliciano gets to Murphy. Murphy couldn't quite get a shot off. This stick was tied up there. Donovan holding it in along the far side boards. Big Boy looking for a way to get out of here. Held in temporarily. That one tipped up, but not able to get out. And held in, or brought back in by Donovan. Donovan fighting through the check and gets it around behind. Feliciano looking for it. Now sent up. There goes Motiva to Feliciano. Now along the puck. Murphy. Next player off the puck, but the puck does get out to center. Big boy not quite able to get in the zone, but it is taken in the zone by Feliciano so that he can regroup. He's working his way through, trying to go coast to coast here. He gets toe darts around, sending it through Feliciano. Feliciano behind the net. Take it back though by Big boy. Big boy working their way out of the zone. Now step there, take it by Radiman. Radiman trying to cut towards the net, sits up and out as they're not able to hold the zone. There's obviously no icing because that was a missed pass on Ashburn's part. Now working his way up in force. Ford sitting it up and he's looking for Radiman, but Radiman is not along the board. And that will give us a face-off down inside the Ashburn zone. Now in for this face-off, Rutherford. Rutherford gets tied up. Now he comes away with it. Sends it up the ice. And sent in by... It was sent in by... I'm sorry, that's not Rutherford. It was sent in. That was Kyle. My apologies. Hard to see, but here at center ice is where the face-off will be on that offsides. Kyle's still in for this face-off. He has it tied up. And Ashburn comes away with it. Ducked in now by Rubenstein. Rubenstein going to get case. Held in at the line by Apostolescu. Sorry, that's Morris with it. Now behind Radiman. Oh, sends it forward. Looking. Now a shot by Morris. Another shot that's saved by the net line. Came down around below. Now Rubenstein. Rubenstein puts on the brakes. He's coming around behind the net. He was looking for... Morris is about to pull the trigger on that one, but the net was off. And that will give us a face-off here inside the Ashburn zone. Or, excuse me, inside the big boy zone. Now Rutherford in for this face-off. He wins that face-off, gets it over to Conchar, but take it right back by Big Boy. Rutherford holds that zone, floats it off to Conchar, working to the middle, trying to get through. Sets all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing. And that'll give us a face-off back inside the Big Boy zone. Face-off tied up. One by Rutherford. He gets it over to Wu. Wu sends it to the far side boards. Now, behind the net. Looking for it. Looking for it. Not able to get that puck on net, though. And now sent out. Tipped aside there by Latima. Now Big Boy coming in. Behind the zone. Behind the net. Looking. Now sent to the middle. Now another shot coming on and blocked aside by Welch. Rutherford checking the player up off the puck in the corner there. Now he comes away with it, sends it around, looking for Murphy. Now Van Venton with it, he sends it up. Murphy trying to get it out of the zone, can't. Now sent up by Rutherford. He gets it out of the zone. No, he does not, apparently. Looked like that puck had come across blue, but maybe not. Now working his way in. Here comes Ryan. Ryan sending it by, so that's Move. Move is shoving it in. O'Neill. Sent right back in. Onside, Morris. Morris was it here. Now O'Neill. Behind the net. Working for it. Just trying to get out. Can't get it out. Now Morris with it. Morris takes a shot towards the net. That's plugged down and held on to by the netminder. And now it'll give us a face-off here inside the Big Boy zone. Murphy in for this face-off for Ashburn. Face-off. Won by Murphy to O'Neill. O'Neill tried to send it back to Revich, but squeaked out of the zone. Now working his way through. O'Neal on the near side boards, trying to get through. He sets it down low. He get outside. That wasn't O'Neal. He doesn't want to puck over here. Held in? No, not held in at the line by Relish as it does not get out. Morse now. As the puck is down inside the big boy zone. Inside the Ashburn zone, excuse me. Now cut to the middle, trying to get a shot off. Can't get a shot off. That puck is intercepted by Relish. Gets it out. Big boy sends it right back into the offensive zone. And sent up and out. Tipped by O'Neal, so no icing. That puck was down here behind the nets. Checked up off the puck, O'Neal. That puck is sent all the way down. That's going to be far enough for icing. No, they waved off the icing. Now Cal sends it up to Feliciano. Now Cal coming in. He sends it up to O'Neal. O'Neal takes a shot. It's loose. It's still loose. And held on to by the netminder. And that'll give us a face-off here to the right of the big boy net. Cal in for this face-off. That face-off won by big boy. Give it through. Held in, though, across the side by Donovan. Donovan trying to work that towards his net. Now, finally, working his way out. Big boy working their way up through the boards. Trying to get out of the zone. They do. Now through center. Now into the offensive zone. Can't quite get a shot off, though. A loose shot yet. Now take it back. And this is Feliciano. Feliciano gets it up. We've got Donovan whipping. Trying to send it back towards the net for Feliciano. Couldn't quite get it off. Now back behind the net. Good Donovan. Donovan sending it out towards the net. That is locked down and held on to by the netminder, which will give us a face-off inside the big boy zone. Face-off, won by Rutherford. Push it over to the side. To the side with it. He cuts towards the net. Goes out front, and then gloved down by the netminder. Held on. And we get a face-off here inside the big boy zone. That face-off won by big boy, but sent back through the middle by Ashburn as it got pushed in. Still coming. Now sent all the way down. And there is not going to be far enough for icing. Morse is going to retrieve it for Ashburn. Now coming their way back up. Working up. And now Rubenstein sends it back short to that. It's loose. Still loose. And Bradley tries to get it through to Rutherford. Rutherford now behind the net. He's working his way toward. He resets it to Morse. Morse sends it back toward the net, but it's wider than that. Now being sent out front. Nope. Go in there. Couldn't get a sicko. Well, there's two people there, but couldn't quite get the six on it now. Now, here comes Weatherfield. Weatherfield's looking wide. He drops it. Rubenstein, that's set behind the net. Ratterman working behind the net. Now sent towards the net. Not there. Rutherford. Oh, no, it gets a stick on it. I can't see it happening because the ref is just following me, so that's all bad. I don't have different camera angles to give you guys. Then sent around. Rutherford. Now sent into the zone. The big boy working their way out. That sends all the way down, but not far enough for icing. Murphy's going to retrieve in his own end. He's coming back up the ice. He sends it over to Wu. Wu sending it across the ice to Donovan. Sorry, that's not Donovan. That's Conchar. Conchar missed that one. Now Revitz checks player off the puck. Now, stolen there by Murphy. Murphy working his way in. He's getting wide. He's hooked down, but no ice. No talk coming. It sounds like it's a sent out. And that is sent all the way down. And that is going to get far enough for icing, and that will give us a face-off back inside the big boy zone. With 7 minutes remaining here in the second half. And we will get a face-off here inside the big boy zone. That face-off won by Cal. He sent it back, but too far. Couldn't quite hold his own with Apostolescu, and he'll send it back as he resumes the points. Now sent up. Here comes Cal. Cal coming in wide. He takes the shot that is pushed up out of play, and that'll give us a face-off here inside the zone, as that is tipped off by the big boy net State. Cal ties up his man, ties up the puck. Ryan comes away with it, sends it back to Morse. Morse sends it wide in the net. Cal sent down low by Vasilevsky. Couldn't quite get it, and then it's sent out of the zone. Morse will retrieve for Ashburn. Now sent across. Working her way through. Trying to get through center. Taken by Vasilevsky, and he sends it up to O'Neill. O'Neill sends it up, gets it to Ryan. Ryan checked up off the puck. Now back. Ryan with the heels. Checked down. From behind. No call coming. So, I mean, they are calling it both ways, but there's some pretty rough stuff going on with not being called. But it's hockey, so it is what it is. Rutherford wins that face-off over to Donovan. Now sent back. Van Bent unable to hold the zone. Being sent out and not quite able to get out of the zone with Rutherford before that puck came in. So that'll give us a face-off back out at center, which was where it was last legally played. That face-off won by Rutherford to Donovan. Now sent up by Apostolescu to Donovan. Now into the zone. Donovan working for the puck. Rutherford, escapes puck. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Now he's got it back behind the net. He's working his way through. Puck behind the net. Gets it to Feliciano. Now sent low. Rutherford checked out for the puck. Valtemas holds his own. Now working his way through Feliciano. Feliciano couldn't quite get there, and that is sent all the way down the ice. That's going to be far enough for icing, and that will give us a face-off back here inside the big boy zone. Ashburn still holding on to that 3-0 lead. Now Murphy into his face-off. Murphy ties his man up, but it's taken away by Big Boy. Big Boy goes their way up the side. Now Big Boy working his way out. That's number 14. 14 working his way through. Can't quite get through. Sent in by Rubens for Ashburn. Sent to the side by the net line. Still working. Murphy sends it up to Morse. Morse sends it back towards that. That's tipped out by the defense out with a Rubenstein behind the Ratterman. Ratterman back to Rubenstein. But step back out for Revich. Revich takes a shot, but it's stopped by the defense. It's sent all the way down. It's not going to get far enough for icing. And that'll give us a face-off. I mean, that'll it will not give us face-off, but we can get far enough for icing. So I just said. Ratterman loses an edge. He loses the puck temporarily, but holds on to it now. Murphy. Murphy's got Rubenstein with them to the front. That shot taken by Murphy. Not quite able to get to it. Sends it along the side. Nobody there along after Ashburn, but now sent down low. Fixed by sitting around, not able to get it out of the zone, and Morse holding it out. Now with it, Livingston sends it towards the net. Tipped off by Murphy. Now sent back towards the net. Another shot towards the net. Netminer making some pretty big saves there to keep this one a 3-0 game. Now Revic sends it across the Morse. Out of Rubenstein. Rubenstein gets it in. He sends it down low. Murphy giving chase behind the net. Now behind the net, Murphy. Fighting his way through a couple sets. Now sent out of the zone. Not far enough for icing. Bertino gets his stick on it. Wu with it. Wu sends it. The Kings might get it into the zone. Now sent across. Looking. Now Cal giving chase down low. He's down there with Ponchar. Tried to feed him, but it got rolled off his stick, and now Big Boy coming back with it. Big Boy working their way through. There's a shot bumped down by Wells. Might have gone wide in that, but I will say he got decent. Still working their way through. We're still trying to get out. Now there's a shot that's tipped out by the defense. Not able to get it out. Ooh, trying to get there. No icing. Cal with it now. Now trying to get up. Shins it out of the zone. Cal checks a player up. Puck. Sent out by Revic. Wow. That's how this top shot where I thought that was your deep one. Now check up off the puck by Cal. Cal comes away with it. He's working his way. He's coming in wide. There's in the zone. Each shot towards the net. Right towards wider than that. And there's a shot and a goal. Scored by Conchar. And that makes it 4-0. Ashburn. So 143 remaining here in the period. Rutherford has won that faceoff. It's sent below. He's how much to go right here. Now working his way up. Working his way down. Puck retrieved there by Van Benton. Van Benton retrieves it. Gets it around for O'Neill. Now O'Neill working his way up. Chase being given by Felicia. Now sent back. And out. I'm going to blame Rutherford on that one, trying to hit my equipment here. And is there a penalty? There's a penalty to number 71 for Neal, and I don't know what for, but for roughing. So roughing penalty to number 71 following that. So it's power play for Big Boy. Working their way out. Rubenstein. Blocked out front and held on to by Wells. And that'll give us a face-off inside the Ashburn zone. Ashburn continuing to hold on to this 4-0 lead. Just a little over a minute remaining here in the game. That face-off tied up there. I don't know if that was Ratterman. That was sent down, and that's going to be icing, so we'll get another face-off back inside the Ashburn zone. 48 seconds. There are 48 seconds remaining here in the third. Excuse me, in the game here, not the third period. It's the second half, and currently 4-0 lead held onto by Ashburn. That face-off won by Ashburn. Sent out, not able to get it out of the zone. Being sent down and pushed out, and no icing. Icing was waved off. Now Rubenstein with it. There's an empty net, and that'll be a goal. Empty net goal for Rubenstein to make this one a 5-0 game. That's a shorthanded goal for Rubenstein. Unassisted on that one. That face-off taken by Cal. Pushed forward, but won by Cal, I'll say, but taken by Big Boy. Now something out time. And that is the end of the game with the score. Final score. Ashburn 5, Big Boy 0. So Ashburn coming in strong with this, coming in strong for a first game, and some good momentum to build as they start this tournament up here in Warren, Michigan for the Motown Showdown. So we have game tomorrow morning, 10:10 Eastern time. They will be taking on the Lakeland team. And then after that, it will be the Michigan Elite White team. Will be at 3:50, I believe, tomorrow. And then the results of those two games will determine when and where they play on Sunday morning. So stay tuned. Keep an eye. But this is it. Signing off from Big Boy Arena is Rudd Sports Broadcasting. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10:10 a.m. For the game against Lakeland. Take care of each other out there, and we'll see you.